Greetings, African people. We are communing with Axosu, Agelogbagan, Jisovi Agbovi the first. I am Majocho Togan, Fajise, Gukentochi, Shankwe. And we wanted to take this time to let Ainon speak on something pressing. We talk about Mobile, Alabama, which everyone should know is Ainon's place of birth. Ainon referencing the Axosu. There's been a lot of reports about the crime situation and things in Mobile, the turbulence and whatnot, strife going on down there. Is there anything Ainon would like to say about that?
It's real brief, and this brief message comes from the fact of us being in communication with a lot of our people from Mobile, Alabama, and everybody. It seems to be like there was a meeting that we're going to complain about the same thing every time we talk to Kabiesi, where they don't call me Kabiesi. You grow up with friends and whatnot. They're going to call you something else, especially they're not in the culture. But these are actual friends of mine. And they all have the same legitimate issue about the violence. They feel like they can't go in certain areas now. These are grown men and women who legitimately feel like it's not safe to go to certain places in Mobile. And it got bad real quick, real fast. And so this complaint comes to me pretty much on the daily. If I talk to anybody from Mobile on any given day, that thing about the violence is going to come up and how crazy things have gotten in Mobile. What I have noticed is that none of them have focused on any kind of solution.
Mm.
There's complaint, then there's no action behind it, right? But they always say, well, not all of them, but some people, they're like, well, something needs to be done. Or these young boys need to be checked. Or these young girls, they acting like boys now. This is the message to my people in Mobile. The problem is that, first of all, you're the problem. The reason, don't get mad. The reason you're the problem is because you did not wake yourself up to yourself being an African. And because you did not wake yourself up to be an African, you cannot teach them the ancestral legacy, the ancestral calling that violence that's in these young boys and girls is reaching out for. That's what that shaking, we call it Togan, the shaking of the nation in the phone language, right? Togan Ba. So that shaking of the nation that you see, that you're complaining about every time we speak or text each other, is because you did not think it was necessary to return to yourself as an African and in turn teach your children.
Correct.
So now there's something in them that's trying to break away from the shell that they inherited from you. That's the problem. They're trying to return to their ancestral traditions, but they don't know how.
Right. Because the previous generation has totally abandoned that quest. Generations, plural, right. Most definitely.
Right.
But the ones that are complaining about it, in particular, have done nothing regarding the real work of bringing about solutions, which is bringing back African culture to African people.
No, what they're doing is sending them to fraternities, sororities, popularity clubs in high school. Where the most popular is in this and that, and the other children are looked at as periphery. They're encouraging the Mardi Gras culture. The Mardi Gras culture is not the Mardi Gras that we used to know. The Mardi Gras culture now is a unique club, almost Masonic-like. If you're not part of it, if you're not part of one of those groups, then you really ain't nothing. And somebody, we know what you're going to say. No, I don't say that. Your actions say it. Your actions say it. Meanwhile, your children are reflecting everything, that can be negative about Mobile. Now this isn't everybody's particular children that's looking at this, but once again, y'all have the complaint. about how Mobile is messed up. The average child, and when we say child, we talk 20-something years old, whatever and below, in Mobile does not know about the Clotilda, the last so-called slave ship that came to Mobile in 1860. They have no idea about that. Why? Because the average one of you don't know about the Clotilda.
Right.
You see. And you just found out about it because white folks made it popular.
Right.
And they're going to take over that whole Clotilda Africa Town situation, by the way, if you're not careful. Don't text or email me about, oh, these white people, they doing this, they doing that with it. We told you that years ago when we were studying the Clotilda and you rather be at a ball or at the Elks Club. When you were doing that, we partied, we had fun, we were sitting there together after I did my studies, you know. So now you have a concern about your children. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You have nothing to say about those children. You have nothing to say about them. Especially not to them. What have you done to make this way? You thought it was automatic, that they were going to stay on this little path of corporate path, you know, where, oh, I just go I get my diploma from high school, I go to college, get a job. You thought that was just automatic? You didn't understand that we're in the spiritual age, whereas these spirits are they're shaking people. And some people, when they're shaking, they you know, like, oh, I need to listen to my ancestors, because they know what it is. Now, that's an ancestral thing. As to why some people, when they're shaking, they go towards, as you say, in the positive way, in this point, towards the light. Whereas the majority of these Mobile youth, they're being shaken and they're going towards the fire.
Right.
But they don't know what they're being shaken about.
Right.
Why? Because nobody's teaching them who they are.
Right. There's no guidance.
Yeah. You're trying to guide them in European ways, and it's not working.
Correct.
It worked for a little minute, but then the ancestors stepped up. The elevated ancestors, what we call Ganlodo, Agelogbagan. Now they stepped up their game.
Okay.
And so all that little stuff, that little corporate stuff, sending them to college and to fraternities and all that, it ain't working no more. Now your children is dating white girls and white boys. And I know y'all personally. Don't say that y'all don't have a problem with that, because that ain't what I got in my phone.
Gotcha.
In my phone, it don't say, I ain't got a problem with my son with a white girl. That ain't what you said. You know? So, next time y'all want to complain to me about the problems of Mobile, Alabama, the problems of your children, your personal household, the problem of the children in Mobile, the dead weight that's in Mobile, our people don't want to know nothing in Mobile type of thing. Think about, you probably talking about yourself when you say that.
Gotcha.
And that's why your children are the way they are.
Gotcha. So, your host who has spoken, we have been communing with Axosu Agelogbagan, Jisovi Agbovi the First of Ganlodo, the Ganlodo Hosu, the Kilombo Hosu. I am the Ajocho Togan, Fajise Gukentochi Shenwe. And that's it. Let it be heard. Ache.
Odigba.
Odigba.